Howdy y'all, Fuzzy Biker here at Baxter Cycle in the mighty mini-tropolis of Marnie, Iowa, and look what they've got laid out for us today. This is a 2017 Triumph Speed Twin, but it's got some extras done to it. Some magic goodies, magic sauce. Listen to this. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's got tech pipes, beautiful sounding. It's got the shorter than the newer ones wheelbase. The wheelbase on this is slightly shorter than the newer Speed Twins 900s. But listen, it's got some pull. This thing has some pull. Tech pipe 2-in-2 system. Great sounding bike. This is a 900cc inline twin. I think this has the 270 crank. Check this out. Let's see how she does. Gravel everywhere. Well, that always helps, right? part of the fun, I suppose. Well, not too bad. Not too bad. This thing has some pickup. This is supposed to have 55 horsepower and 59 foot-pounds of torque. But I would say that this is quite the performing motorcycle. Feels a lot more powerful than my T100. Pulls like a banshee. Has very good brakes. I think it's a Nissan brake. Front and rear, 310 on the front, 255 on the rear. Wow, this is very impressive. I am absolutely, this is amazing. This is a very special motorcycle, my friends. Something about this is different. It just zings right up. I like it. I like this a lot. I like this a lot. Let's take it on the road and see what we learn. That was a second gear start. Wow, this thing just climbs like a banshee. This is a real speed demon. This is a much better breathing, livelier motorcycle than a stock 900 would be. I'm guessing there's more done to this than the pipes. Check it out, farm equipment, farm equipment. It just pulls like mad. I think dry weight on this was 438 pounds. That's substantially lighter than the newer ones. This bike was owned by one of the employees there at Baxter Cycles for years, and he's done all kinds of good work to it, and I'm sure that's why this thing is so willing to perform. That's an understatement. What a machine in the curves. Let's pop her down too. Wow, this thing just comes right to life, right to life. I like it. The shocks in the back are set up for the previous owner, and I probably outweigh him by 80 pounds. Corners pretty well though, very solid feeling. I like the grips. He's got some aftermarket grips on there. I don't know what kind they are, but they're barrel shaped. You can see that. We'll take a look at that here in a bit. Oh, this thing just sounds... Song of the gods, song of the gods. I like it. We are fast approaching Iowa's busiest intersection. And there isn't a soul here today. What's going on? I don't know if you all noticed where that police car was back there. There was a man standing there watching me. So we'll do a little bit of powering, but not much. Yeah, that's the speed limit right there. I think the handling is very light and nimble. You know, it's got the mags on it, the lighter mags. That helps a lot, really. This thing just picks up like mad. The mid-range is amazing on this thing. I'm not sure what they did to this, but they did some sort of magic. It moves through the road quickly, very well. Look at that. I like it. Hey, this is an addictive machine, my friends. What a hot rod. This thing is something special. I'm absolutely impressed with this bike. This thing has had some secret sauce put on it or something, because this thing is a real humdinger. Everything about this thing works well. She's been tuned properly. There's a lot more to this than a stock bike. We are turning into the mighty mini-tropolis of Marnie, Iowa, home of Baxter Cycles, seller of new and used, Royal Enfields, Triumphs, and British bikes of all types. Vintage British bikes of all types, plus parts, accessories, and apparel. They've got the largest Royal Enfield apparel collection that I've ever seen. Anything on the Royal Enfield site they've got here in stock. They ship all over the country, same with Triumph. Let's do the spin test here. Nobody around? Oh, this thing is a beauty. This thing is a beauty. Oh, this is amazing. Nice, very nice. That is the Derailed Grill. If you're ever in Marnie, Iowa, check those people out. Good eats, good eats. This thing just picks up like a banshee. I'm very impressed with the performance of this thing. It's not just sound. This dog has teeth. Let's run down to Cycle Park, okay? So 900 cc, single overhead cam, 4 valves per cylinder. Supposed to have 55 horsepower. I'll start with that. My bike has 67 horsepower. My 900. This will walk all over mine. So I don't know what they've done to it, but there's something special about this one. This has got some real secret sauce or whatever. They've done something. This thing really, it's a smoker. It's supposed to have 59 foot-pounds of torque. That's 80 Newton meters. 10.5 to 1 compression is supposed to be stock. Electronic fuel injection, 5-speed transmission, and like any Triumph, the transmissions are just real pieces of art. You know, they just work so well. That's one thing about Triumph. It's a race company, it's an engineering company, it's a style company. It's a quality company. Everything is just top-notch. Front disc is supposed to be a 310 millimeter, has ABS. It's supposed to be a Nissan on the front. I will tell you the brakes work very well. Of course, this bike is lighter than mine, so it has really good feel. I don't know what kind of pads he's put on there. Also, he has Pirelli tires on there. The rear is a 255. I think that's a Nissan also, and that also is a 2-piston. Tires are 190/18 on the front. This has aluminum mags. And this is sporting Pirelli. Let's see if I can read that. Phantom with sport compound. Wow. Rear is a 150/70/17. Look at that gorgeous tire. You know, I always want to... Oh, she's nice and warm. We just got back. She is hot. I love it. I love it. Front suspension. Forks are 41 millimeters. They're supposed to be 4.7 inches of travel. I like the way that they're covered. That's 120 millimeters. They're non-adjustable in the front. The rear has about the same amount of travel in stock form. I don't know if these are stock shocks. I don't think these are stock. They could be, but you know, there was a lot of feel in the back. Wheelbase on this hot rod, 55.7 inches. That's 1,415 millimeters. Seat height on this in stock form, 29.5 inches. That's 750 millimeters. That's an aftermarket seat, of course. And then here's the great part. The dry weight on this is supposed to be 437 pounds. That's 198 kilos. I will tell you right now, this bike feels light. It feels light. Even sitting in the showroom, I thought it felt light. And, you know, so the 437 pounds dry, well, they put this pipe on there. They decatted it, I believe. I'm guessing they decatted it. They've done something, but that's probably going to save you 20 pounds at least on the back end. You know, they've done a lot of work to it. So, fuel tank, I believe, is 3.7 gallons. I'm sorry, 3.2 gallons, which is about 12 liters. So let's just start at the front here. Add-ons. First, the tires. We talked about that. You know, Pirelli Phantom's sport compound. Check this out. Little British flag on the valve cover. Coming up here, we've got these aftermarket turn signals. They're smaller. They kind of disappear into there. These little mirrors. I'd have to get used to those. That was a little bit of work. And then these hand grips, Triumph branded. Looking at the gas tank, we've got this knurled cover. I don't know if those came stock or not. And of course this 2-in-2 tech pipe. And just check that out. And then, yeah, just gorgeous. Hey, it says tech. I wonder if the baffles are in. I don't think they are. Maybe they are. I can't tell. I don't know. They don't look like they are. Let me just say that. I don't know if these foot pegs are stock. Those don't look like a stock item, but they look good. And then the seat is not stock. BC. British Customs, maybe? And then I think, after riding this, I think they did something to the innards, because it does not perform like what I was expecting. This would just run circles around my 900. Not only is it lighter, but it just had a substantial amount more power, a lot of pickup. Oh, look at this tail tidy. You know, that's really well done, isn't it? I mean, check that out. Very good indeed. I like it. That whole back end is sharp, isn't it? Just a sharp bike. Very, very sharp. I like it. Even the chain looks new. New chain and sprocket, maybe. The cast aluminum wheels, you know, less rolling mass. What a beauty. What a beauty. That might be an aftermarket radiator guard too. Just a really gorgeous machine. I am absolutely blown away by how it handled and how it performed. Okay, quick takeaway. Performs like mad, handles awesome, brakes really well. It's light, it's powerful, it looks good, it's fun. If it was red, I'd want it. What a machine, what a machine. It's for sale at baxtercycle.com. I think the tag was, I'm just guessing, up. You know what, I'll put the tag right here. I think it was 60, let's say under $7,000, $6,000 or $7,000. But worth every penny. If y'all are interested in this bike, if y'all are interested in a new or used Triumph, Royal Enfield, British bike of any type, get yourself down here to Baxter Cycle. They can help you out. They also got all the apparel, accessories, t-shirts, backpacks, coats, riding gear, all the fun stuff, gloves. What a beautiful machine. Anyway, if the weather's nice where you're at, get yourselves out there and ride, my friends. Wahoo!